Hey Clashers, Clan War League time, and yes I know, for you guys Clan War League is already over, but with having so many things happening in the early stages of June, like the update for example, I was not able to post this video earlier. So for me now, it's about to find out what our final rank will be in the Clan War League, because our performance was like... was up and down, let's put it that way. And so far I'm still perfect. And the question is, can I still keep that perfect streak for this entire week? And that's what we're going to find out in this video. As there's a ninja attacking, we're going to take a look at the number 6 base to make sure that I keep going perfect, because I will be quite happy with that one. Let's take a look at the first plan. We have Fireball again. I mean, Fireball, I just love that thing. And pretty good, or getting pretty good at it. And the idea is to use the Warden here, get the Fireball onto this compartment. I will use the Flame Flinger on this spot, because take a look at that. It should be out of range of this Warden. We will snipe that mortar, and then the Flame Flinger eventually will take down the Eagle Artillery. And that is at least what I'm hoping for. The Warden is going to go either to the top or to the right side. And then, depending on that, we're going to adjust with the remaining heroes and some rocket loons. That's the overall plan. I think pretty straightforward for at least my standards. So let's go in and hopefully claim another 3-star to then take a look at what our final rank as team is and how my personal performance was over the entire week. Okay, I think we should start with the Flame Flinger, but for that we need to make sure that there is no traps or anything like that. So let's start this off with the Barbarian. Nice, no trap, no Tesla. Now the Flame Flinger. Already good. Now now one archer here to see if there's any Tesla. There is not, which is great news. Healers behind, one Tesloon, and this already looks like a pretty solid opening. Yes, I mean, not much has happened just yet, but so far the Fireball has worked. No traps versus the Flame Flinger, so things look pretty convincing to me. We can now send a couple of rocket loons in just a second. Let's use one more Tesloon, just like this. Clan Castle is getting lured out. That's fine. Let's rage that up. Now this thing here, so the mortar only shoots once. That's fine as well. And now let's hope that I will just wall break in here, because I'm not sure if that Flame Flinger can actually reach the Eagle otherwise. But the Eagle has to go down. That's at least one of the main targets here. So, maybe one archer on this one. Defending Royal Champion being annoying, but Warden taking it out of range, which is nice. I would just use 2 here, and then the Babe Dragon to really push my Warden into that tower compartment. That is the big achievement which this Warden should hopefully claim and get out of the way for me. That would be great. Babe Dragon and Loons should push the Warden further inside. As this is happening, the Eagle is going down. Tesloon, just like that. Warden staying alive, that is quite amazing. Can use maybe a wizard here. Looking good. Only time, that's something for sure I have to take a look at. I think I might just rage things up here. And then I'll rage up here as well. The one Tesloon. Now the wall break, that one should be quite nice. I will use... what do I use the king? Does the Warden keep going towards the bottom side? If yes... okay, I will use the king at the top side here. Yeti, wall break here as well. Queen is still looking really healthy. As soon as that expo is going down, we can get a crazy wall break, I believe. That should work. I hope. King is going in, nice. Expo. That wall break is amazing, right? Oh, wait a second. That wall break is not as amazing as I was hoping for, because it was too early. Unlucky. But it's okay. Let's get this in here. Oh, Royal Champion, we still have that one. Just like that. A wizard. Let's do some wizards on this side. And we still have a skeleton. Let's use the freeze, invis, whatever, and that's going to be a nice 3-star for us. Let's go! So far, 6 out of 6. The question now is, can we go perfect for the entire week? That is the main question I'm asking myself. And obviously, with this attack, we're looking good of winning this match, even though both sides have 1-stars. It's kind of crazy how many more 1-stars I see after the balance changes and such things. But let's take a look at my other 2 accounts, and then we're going to take a look at the final results for this entire week, which I was playing in this clan. But for now, let's take a look at some Master 2 action. And I have seen your feedback as well. I feel like sometimes it's quite nice to have the experience of playing in the lower leagues, in the Clan War League, for example. But for next season, I have already something planned where we are going to join up some of the greatest players of all time in this game and join up with them for Clan War League. And this time around, I'm going to play then 3 accounts in that clan for them then trying to really push towards one of those highest ranked spots. But more about that for the next Clan War League season. For now, we're just going to enjoy some nice time in the lower trophy ranges. And to be honest, most of the bases are not looking even that bad. On this one, the idea is to use, well, some dragons. I have to say I quite enjoy using those dragons, especially with the giant arrow, which is way stronger. I have to give, like, sometimes you're wrong. We're all humans. Sometimes we're just wrong. But I feel like the important thing is to admit when you are wrong. And I feel like I did not justice to the giant arrow. Giant arrow, most of the cases and most of the times are not that, like, it's just not that strong. But for some strategies, it can be pretty good, pretty decent. And I feel like we're going to use it on this base with having the giant arrow used at the bottom side and going to fly through the entire base to take down all of those nice defense or already damage it. We're going to have a flame flinger taking down those buildings right here, and then we have dragons flying in for the town hall, taking all of that down, while then the queen is going to move into the right side with the king together. That's the plan. That's straightforward, and hopefully we're claiming our first 3-star in this clan. Okay, can we get everything somehow to plan as what I'm hoping for? Let's start things off with that flame flinger. I think it should be out of range right here. Perfect. We're perfectly out of range. I should have used an archer, to be honest, to see if there's any Tesla. But hey, sometimes you have to take the risk, right? Next step for us is going to be 1 archer right here. And then, as soon as the flame flinger has done its job, at least a little bit, I think I will wait for like those 2 buildings to go down, which means like maybe 30, 40 more seconds. Then we're going to dive in with our funneling at the bottom side and obviously the giant arrow, which we have with the Archer Queen, King, Classic. We can already funnel for the King with taking down this cannon with like 2 loons. So he's going to join up with the Queen for sure. And that should be then quite some nice value. So far, things look great. I would just use, do I use a wizard here or something to see if there's any traps for the flinger? No, we just go full risk, full risk. That is what we're going for. Let's use building right here. Flingers keep going. Perfect. Now let's start with our Archer Queen. Let's deploy it right here. Now the arrow. Yes, getting out of the great value. Nice. Okay, now starting in here with the dragons, everything just like that. Let's use the freeze here. More loons coming in. Looking good, looking good. I think it's the right war ability. I think now might be good timing. Let's freeze this. King ability. Defending. King is gone. We have the Royal Champion, obviously, for some nice power on the back end. I feel like the major difference between the lower ranks in Clan War League or whatever is mostly not the bases, but like more the choice of clan castle troops and such things. An Electric Dragon on defense? Come on, like don't use an Electric Dragon on defense. That's not really what you want to do. But take a look at this. This base is getting demolished. I mean, there's no, like, this base won't see another day. Let's go. That's how we like things to go. Just put those skeletons in there. Let's raise things up. And that's how we like our nice 3 stars. Well, that was just the first attack here, because we have another attack first now than the number 1 base of the other clan. So let's jump right in there and see what we can do strategy-wise versus that next base. And since a lot of you were asking for Queen Charge Lalo attacks, that's what we're going to do versus this base. This base for sure is not the best. I mean, I think the other base was more in line with the current meta, with like overall ring base classic, right? But this base is a little bit weird, to be honest. But a Flame Flinger from this far left side should do wonders. I will try to charge them from the top side with my Archer Queen to eventually take down the Town Hall. That's the plan. And then we have this back end to somehow get it taken care of with then our Lalo. That is the plan. That's pretty straightforward, I hope. And let's just dive in with our attack. I think the army is ready. I'm ready. And I hope you guys are as well. So let's just dive in. We're starting with our Flame Flinger because I feel like that is going to be the first thing we have to take a look at, which is like One archer is there. There is no traps. That's appreciated. Now I'm going to send in the king, wall break, headhunter, and then we can use the archer queen right here to wall break into this part of the base as well. King ability, and he will tank some damage, deal some damage, just does king things, right? Like he's just going to do those king things. Let's wall break in here. Let's do the next wall break there. And now the healers. Because the reason why I'm delaying the healers is I want to have my king going down first. Otherwise, those healers might transition to the king, which is obviously not what I would like to have. I mean, that's not really intended. So that is the reasoning why I was delaying things. So now, let's concentrate on my queen. Let's concentrate on that queen charge. And I'm really scared of this air defense because that could cause some problems, not gonna lie. Yep, that is going to cause some problems. Let's just use quite a few runes here. Let's freeze. That was not intended to be like a rage. But hey, that's okay, that's okay. We got this, we got this. Tornado trap, that's okay as well. So you have to go through those invis spells. I would just use the Royal Gem to be honest, because I'm scared otherwise that Scatter might go, yep, might go for my healers. That is not what I want to have to happen. First invis tower is getting triggered. Second invis tower should get triggered any second as well. Queen is going to go for that arch tower next, which is fine. And then we're going to start with a lot of... Wait, no! Queen! What? Okay, that queen is trolling. What is she doing? Why? Why? Are you kidding me? Okay, she will eventually get back and does her thing I guess, with the town, alright? Come on, come on. Let's freeze that. And now let's start with the Lalo and everything. Yes, that Lalo drop is just really, really high skilled. That is impressive Lalo drop. That's exactly what all of those high level Lalo players are doing, right? That's how it looks like. Not really, but it's okay. It's okay. 2 dunes here. We save the Baby Dragon for the back end. Yeah, that should be so right. Those invis towers did cause some problems, to be honest, with the retargeting of my queen. But that was mainly because my queen did go for the wall and not retarget on the town hall. But to be honest, that is still alright. We have the healing aura with my warden. And this means even with the town hall poison, like all those troops are going to stay alive. We have even some headhunters for the back end, which we can use. I think I will use it right now. Let's just use it. 20 seconds, and I think that should be alright to finish off the base, and that gives us another 3-star. Now the big question is, how do we perform in the Champion 1 clan? You have already seen we had 2 losses. What was our final rank though as a team? And was I able to get my last attack, the last attack of the weekend, with getting a 3-star to make sure that I went perfect. Let's take a look at that quickly. So you can see the final result for our group, and as I said earlier, we have gotten the 2 losses, so not perfect whatsoever. But I'm really looking forward to the next season, because some of those names, I mean, you can literally say that they were the greatest of all times. I feel like for a lot of those players I'm going to join up with, you could say that. So I'm looking forward to that a lot. As well, my personal performance, quite decent. I'm hoping that I can reproduce that for the next season then, or like next Clan War League, because playing with all of those legends, I do not want to embarrass myself or the entire clan then, obviously, because I will play 3 accounts in there most likely. So I'm excited for that. I'm really excited for that, actually. And, well, I hope you are as well. I hope you liked the video as well. I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next Clash video. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.